Every year, thousands of children run away from their homes. Some of them flee to the cities, while others just run away and eventually land up in the cities. Their quest for survival takes them to bus terminals and railway platforms, where most of these young lives get caught up in a vicious circle of abuse and neglect. Railway Children, an international development agency, works worldwide with organizations to help children break free from the streets, leave behind destructive relationships and crime and drugs. Through a series of rehabilitation and reintegration programs in India, we try to help these children return to a life of safety and opportunity. Each day, people from these organizations arrive on the platforms to try and bring change in the complex lives of the children by promoting what is best for them. They are the outreach workers. Each day, these outreach workers are on the path for change in children's lives. In Sanskrit, Samyak refers to completeness and being on the right path. Samyak, or the Pathfinders Programme, is a national initiative of railway children, conceptualized and inspired by all the outreach workers and street educators who are on the path for change. The Pathfinders project was launched in September 2006 in Bhopal. Its main goal is to train and inspire outreach workers from our partners across the country. This pioneering initiative, spread over a year and a half, was flagged off to help bring the work and potential of these outreach workers onto a national platform. The 3-day launch seminar was a result of a partnership between Railway Children and the Dreamcatchers Foundation. We wanted to acknowledge the vast richness and diversity of knowledge of the many generations of the outreach workers. There were outreach workers who had experience ranging from 2 months to 20 years. An incredible field of learning and sharing was thus created. Our time was spent in conducting activities and dialogues using art, stories, and other methods, bringing together voices, experiences, and learnings to build a body of good practices. Each outreach worker has evolved his or her own practice of connecting with the children over a long period of time. This was explored through the Making Your Mark activity. The workers were arranged around a small table which had some ink, a brush, and some sheets of paper on it. When asked, "What is the mark you have left through your work with street children till date?" each worker had to use the ink and brush to depict the unique mark left behind in each person's work. In silence, the others bowed to one another in respect and honor of all that has been done. Every worker on the platform offers each child he or she meets the opportunity for a journey together, a journey of remembering all that he or she is and exploring a life of safety, opportunity, and a dream of what they want to be. One could almost imagine that each platform worker is the gateway, a doorway to such a journey, the starting point of the invitation. An activity called Making a Doorway involved the exploration of the qualities that contribute to the gateway that is the outreach worker. This exercise involved asking a series of questions about how the worker finds the strength to respond from moment to moment. Some of the questions asked were, what are the different ways in which you help a child heal when he is in an emotional struggle? What is the power of silence in your work? How do you help the child build an understanding of his direction in life? Every time a question was asked, the outreach workers would put beads on a string given to them, where the beads symbolized the ways the people and the places involved in the carrying out of their work. This exercise helped each outreach worker acknowledge one's own potential, power, and success, as well as one's capacity to improve and evolve. The finale of Making the Doorway was a trip to the nearby Sachi Stupa, which symbolized contemplating and recognizing the incredible power and force that is inherent in each outreach worker. All these activities were meant to show the outreach worker his or her own place in the complex web of relationships involved in rescuing a homeless child from the platforms and terminals of the city. At the end of the 3 days, everyone at the seminar felt empowered and inspired to spread the good work that they have been doing. The outreach workers who attended the seminar have now explored the stories and qualities that make up a platform worker. It is the rediscovering of these qualities that they now must in turn spread in their own organizations. This initiative will continue through regional meetings once every 3 months. The fruits of the Pathfinders project will result in an incredible learning community of outreach workers and the integration of good practices through our partner programs. More children will be offered a mirror of possibility of creating the life they wish they had.